Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly love reading. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please keep in mind energy can go vice versa, and this reading won't resonate with everyone. So take what fits and leave the rest out. Hope everyone is doing good, safe, and healthy as well. Alright, so we have the Wind Fairy. Thoughts, words, and analysis here with the Goblin. The wounded human ego. So I'm picking up that someone is disappointed that possibly you didn't reach out. Now this can be vice versa here, but it's kind of picking up in their energy already. I'm feeling someone feels a bit devastated that they thought maybe you might chase them or they would have heard from you by now. It's really kind of wounded their ego. I hide behind material things and I feel you leaving me behind. Yes, somebody is not quite happy right now. They kind of misjudge something as well. Overall energy, 8 of Wands. This is about fast movement towards a goal. Usually represents angel number 888. Some of you might be seeing that number a lot lately. But I'm picking up this 8 of Wands can be instant communication, a sudden visitor coming. I feel like something's in the works here. And the movement of the energy in this connection might have been stuck, and it's finally starting to shift and fast. So the Emperor of the Chariot, 5 of Cups for your energy this week. So this is very much a take charge kind of week. A lot of you have been suffering here or going through quite a bit emotionally, and you've been keeping it to yourself, right? You're very courageous and able to take care of any challenge or problem that comes your way. But you've been through so much with the 5 of Cups here that it feels like this was a devastating loss. It took you some time to get over. This can be in regards to your home life, work-related here, but also in regards to somebody in your love life. You really feel like they let you down, or this disappointment is something that was really difficult to get over. So this week with the Chariot, because it's here with the Emperor, you're able to finally release this energy and able to finally move forward, right? You're starting to see things kind of line up the way that you desired them to. All right, so their energy, Temperance, 2 of Swords, and the Page of Wands. They are very restless at this moment, knowing that they really want to take charge of the situation, but they feel very bad at something that has happened here, or an indecisiveness holding them back at this time. Feeling very nervous as well if you just are not thinking about them anymore, or maybe you don't care about them anymore. Tell it the Page of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, and the Hermit. Yeah, it's kind of like the feeling of misjudgment here. They feel like they thought maybe you might have contacted them, or they might have waited here for you to reach out. It's almost like this misjudgment in their ego where they thought that you couldn't live without them, or that you would do something about this, really fight for them in some way. But there is a worry here that they've waited too long, waiting for you, that maybe they don't have an opportunity to return, afraid to get hurt as well. 3 of Swords, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Cups in the past. My goodness. So a lot of the emotions being expressed, felt very passionate as well. It felt like both of you were on the same page in the beginning. But it's connected to the 3 of Swords. So it feels like everything that was expressed and addressed, as well as them trying to prove themselves to you, was just all a facade. That you couldn't believe what they were saying. In fact, they were just trying to fool you here in some way. I see that in the 3 of Swords you did get very hurt by this. Tell the 3 of Swords. Almost as if this person wasn't who they said they were. 4 of Cups. And the 6 of Wands. Yeah, it's like it just stayed in first gear. It kind of felt like they didn't put any effort in. They didn't put any action in. So why were they telling me all these things? Why were they trying to get me hooked in the situation with them? What was the purpose of this? A lot of you felt rejected as well, and felt like this was really starting to hurt your self-confidence. but it looks like they were doing it due to their ego here. 6 of Wands, 4 of Cups. Somebody that definitely likes to get their ego stroked by saying certain things. It's like they know how to kind of work people in a sense to get their needs met. A superficial way of trying to get love. Tell me the Ace of Swords, please. Let me see. King of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. The issue, though, is they fell hard for you, deep, and as well, to where they did desire to work with you, but why were they playing this game? Let me see this. Tell me the 4 of Cups, Judgment, King of Wands, and the 10 of Cups. They feel, okay, so I see. There's kind of a belief here that they have. They didn't realize they would fall hard for you in the beginning, but their belief is that if you do fall and have these feelings for someone, that eventually the honeymoon period will be over and it's not sustainable. Your happily ever after does not exist. Although you desire it to, you have to work really hard in order to achieve it here. But it's connected to the 4 of Cups, which means they really feel in a way that true love doesn't exist, or you can't work on it, even for it to be okay, that eventually everyone gets their heart broken. And it's something that makes them push away when it comes to relationships or love. Let's see the challenge. Let's get some more details. So if this reading resonates with you, you might have felt that you couldn't believe, as time went on, what they were saying to you, even if it made you feel good at the time, or even if it frustrated you. You felt like there was an ulterior motive here, or something that they just weren't expressing to you that was the missing piece to the puzzle. Knight of Cups, the Empress, Knight of Swords, and the Justice card for the challenge. Yeah, very unfair here. Karma is at play, but I see that with how they treated you and the actions that they were taking here, they made things so off balance. It's like they felt really good about themselves having all the control over your emotions. They felt like, you know, you fell in love with them, and they know they did too, but they felt like they weren't showing you that, so they had the upper hand. Especially with the Knight of Swords, Empress card. This can be really difficult with it in the challenge because they're trying to always kind of ruffle your feathers, try to make you fall more in love with them, or say things to stay stuck in this connection. Especially with the Knight of Cups, a lot of emotional baggage when it falls in the challenge. And it's the way that they view love in general. Other times it's like they knew the more that you were into them or really connected to them and you weren't going to leave, the more that they could say and do, the more that they could put the pressure on you, kind of relieve pressure off them. So I see some of them at times taking things out on you here in the Knight of Swords, saying things that can be very hurtful or brutal to you, and knowing that you're not going to leave. I want to see this Knight of Swords. I just haven't seen yet what has happened, how this deteriorated. If they left. Knight of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and the Hanged Man. Some of them were really focused on work or finances here, but their main energy is the Knight of Wands. That's showing me that they were very hot and cold, on and off, and they just went wherever, you know, their focus was in the moment. Also, an opportunity came, could have been a job offer, moving location, something that they didn't really tell you about, that has made them make a decision to kind of detach and walk away. I do see that the separation happened quite intensely. It's kind of like you just didn't know what had happened here. I see you kind of confused why this all happened in the first place and why they just weren't honest with you. Tell me the Hanged Man. This really does seem like all over the place. 9 of Cups. 8 of Swords. A lot of you were confused, yes. It felt like, you know, you were trapped. That this person kind of catfished your heart in a sense, and you didn't know what to do about it. It's kind of like, I don't know what to believe. What is true, what is not. And because of that, it kept you trapped. Kept you stuck within your own mind as well, and feeling very devastated here. Very sad. Stressed out as well because you invested your heart. So we have the Strength card, the Page of Cups, and the 9 of Swords. Tell me 9 of Swords. 9 of Pentacles. Okay. So there is a moment of clarity coming, but this is about something special that is owed to you here. Page of Cups, Strength card. Looks like somebody's about to open up their heart. So if this reading is resonating with you, in the extended, we're going to go over exactly what action they take, what they're going to say moving forward, as well as the timing and the outcome. If this is your last stop, though, thank you so much for joining me, you guys. I love you, and I'll see you next time.